Hey guys, this is OddOneGaming. This is going to be another Raid Shadow Legends video. In today's video, we're going to talk about something really exciting, and that is the team that I think should get me to a 4-key Ultra Nightmare on the clan boss on the free-to-play account. And the reason why I'm saying this is so exciting is because, well, we're not even 2 months in yet, you know, so that would be really crazy if I actually managed to do it. It might require some tweaking, some fine-tuning and whatnot, so I'm not going to show you like the team, the build and whatnot because, well, it's not built yet. I'm still waiting. I think we are expecting to see, what's it called? This one resets in 1 week and 6 days. I think in the next few days, from what Raid has told us, we're expecting to see a free gear removal that will go on with the whole City of Cintranos, the City of Cintranos rotations, because we gave some feedback in the past and we basically told them that because we have this, we have the Cintranos, we always get the free gear removal at the beginning of the Cursed City. That does not really help us because most of us need it once we get, on the main account or on higher level accounts. But I guess in most accounts in general, we need it more towards the end when we're trying to tackle the last few stages, the tougher ones. And there was an announcement. I'm trying to see if I can find it somewhere, but they did mention that that one's going to change. And again, because of our feedback from what they said, they're going to be changing that one and they're going to be introducing, here it is. Let me see. Let me just find it. So it's basically this one over here. Let me see if I can share it with you guys. Yep. So there we go. It was in the Raid Digest last week. So they said changes in the timing of free gear removal event. Many of you asked us to move the free gear removal event further from the start of the Cursed City rotation, which makes sense because at the beginning you're clearing everything easily. It's hard for you to think like at that time, okay, what team am I going to use? Is that going to work and whatnot? Plus test it. So it makes sense to move it towards the end. And they continue saying, we took your request into account and from now on we're planning to launch such events in the middle or second half of the Cursed City rotation. Please note that the current rotation of Cursed City will release 2 free gear removal events. However, this will be more of an exception than a rule, which means that we should expect to have any, the gear removal any day now. I'm expecting it, honestly, to be somewhere towards the weekend. So I'm expecting it to start maybe on Friday and be like for 3 days. I think that's when it usually is. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And we will give you more room to wiggle with your teams and you'll be able to dazzle MES with your spontaneous wardrobe changes. So basically that's why I have not gone too crazy on doing the changes yet, but I'm going to start working on it. And the team that I'm planning to use is going to be, let me just try and go to any dungeon and prepare the team because I did not prepare it yet. But the team that I'm going to be using is going to be as follows. So first of all, I think I'm still going to have Deacon in the lead because, well, what Deacon brings us, he brings us a leech on the A1, which basically would allow me not to use any lifesteal on people because he should keep the leech up on all the time because of the fact that one of the other champions that I'm going to bring in, which is going to be Skull Crusher, that's going to give me the counter attack on the AoEs. He should always land that leech. Then he also brings me the decreased defense as a spirit affinity, and at the same time obviously he brings us that speed in all battles by 19%, which basically will allow me to slow down all of my champions. Or I could have the option of not using him in the lead, but I could put in the lead Sepulchre Sentinel, which is kind of going to be the core of my team. And the reason why she's so amazing is because she brings me increased defense and block debuffs for 2 turns, but it's on a 4-turn cooldown. However, this one's going to allow me to stay affinity friendly, to have increased defense for the second AoE and for the stun, so this should be really great. Then she also brings a decreased attack on the A1, which again, paired with Skull Crusher, I don't have it fully booked. I don't have it booked at all yet. I was lucky, I just threw one book, we landed there and then I stopped. But again, she should keep up the decreased attack on most of the time. Plus I have another champion that's going to bring me that. So Sepulchre is definitely going to go in the team. I've been farming masteries for her. I'm almost done. Then the next one's going to be Venomage, because obviously Venomage is amazing. Damage mitigation because of the heal reduction paired with her passive. Basically the boss will inflict 15% less damage. Also brings poisons. Also brings decreased defense and decreased attack if there's If there's poisons out there, at least one poison out there, she also lands decreased attack. So again, another decreased attack option, but this time Venomage is is magic. So it kind of gives me the option to have 2 different affinity decreased attack champions. That's going to allow me to actually do that. So that's going to be crazy. Plus on the A1, she can explode poisons, which means I'm going to have somebody in this team in a toxic set, which possibly is going to be Sepulchre Sentinel. Then the next one's going to be Skull Crusher, obviously because he's a beast. He brings me straight up simple kit, ally protection, and counterattack. And the way I'm going to have it when I'm going to speed tune it, he's going to be putting the ally protection before the first AoE, and I'm basically going to have decrease counterattack and ally protection for 2 of the AoEs. Maybe the only one that will not have that on the second phase is going to be Sepulchre Sentinel, depending on how the timings land, but I think it should be just fine. And then the last one is going to be Rathalos, because, well, we're all going to have Rathalos. We're all going to have the Brimstone on him. So just gonna have to build. I'm just going to have to build him with some accuracy. And he's just going to bring a ton of raw damage. I'm going to have to turn off his A3, because if I keep this on in a speed tune team, he's going to put increased speed on himself, and that's going to make it bad. But apart from that, he also brings me decreased defense on the A1. I might just have to like throw the last book onto this one, but maybe not. I might keep it for some other champions that maybe I get. And then he can smack really hard on this one. So he's just going to be in there for raw damage, plus that Brimstone that can bring us a ton of damage. So this is going to be my, hopefully, Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss team. Okay, Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss team. So this is the core team that I'm thinking about using initially, but I was also debating just dropping Deacon and just having people in lifesteal to bring somebody like a Valerie, if I don't get anything better, for the buff extension. I would obviously love to get somebody like a Gothic or a Niri, because she'll bring buff extension, she'll bring healing, and maybe that healing would be good enough where I would not actually need lifesteal on my people. So that would be the goal. But for now, I think this is the team that I'm gonna keep, and I'm really curious how much it's gonna do. So I guess keep an eye out on the channel to see when I'm gonna have that team posted. Like I said, I'm expecting to have that done hopefully by the end of the weekend. And honestly, at the same time, the thing that's really exciting and a little bit more of the update is I'm really close to Arbiter. So basically, I'm just stuck on this one, okay? Do 200 classic arena battles. I'm pushing a lot. I think I might just be using some gems for refills, some gems for resetting, and I think I'm going to try and finish this today or tomorrow, because after that, I'm going to have this one. Okay, like upgrade an affinity bonus to level 10, which I think I'm already there. Like, I'm almost there. I'm definitely gonna have all the gold medals to get the spirit to max. The reason why I went with spirit is because, well, had Deacon as my most important one that helped me. Then I'm also using Armiger. I also built Luria, so there's quite a few people that help. But next ones I'm gonna invest on is gonna be the other accuracies with magic and with Force. I might start with Force first, because again, Rathalos, Sepulchre Sentinel, those are going to be really key champions. But apart from that, it's just going to be like, do enough damage on Nightmare in one day. So hopefully I should get this in like in a 3 key up until I get to that point. If not, even 4 key, doesn't matter. And that's just going to be the challenges of the dungeons, okay? Like do stages 17. I can already do that on Dragon. I can already do that on Fire Knight. I'm not 100% sure about Ice Column and Spider, but those are going to be the ones that we'll have to work on a bit. However, I think I can do it. Then next one, 75 million on Nightmare. Again, should be pretty doable. Then stages 20, and then 100 million, and then that's it. Then that's it. So the only ones that I think are going to give me a headache in this one, like I said, I think are going to be the Spiders then and the Ice Column, because for Dragon, I'm already there. I'm already farming stage 20. For Fire Knight, I think I should have it pretty easily sorted, because I have Cold Heart. As long as I don't get killed on the waves, it should be just fine. As long, when I get to the boss, I have enough Arbiter control. And then just need to find a good spot for Spiders then, which I think I might require me to do some quirky stuff, because I'm not sure the freeze from Luria is going to be enough and whatnot. And then the Ice Column, well, Ice Column is basically just RNG, but with Ice Column, I'm hoping to time it well enough where, again, Luria seems like she's going to come out, because I don't have a better option yet. I just don't have a better option yet. I don't have good enough stun set, but I think I might just have to book Luria to hopefully get this one booked, to get it to a 75% chance to freeze. Because if I do get her to a 75% chance to freeze, that means I can use her freeze for the spider specifically to just freeze the spiderlings, and then just keep focusing the boss and try and kill it down with Cold Heart, and then hopefully that should give me the winning factor. And at the same time, even for Golem, I'm gonna try and give her, you know, just about enough accuracy, which, like I said, with the full Great Hall, she's already gonna have 80 just from that once I finish it. But also, if I give her enough damage and if I time my nukes well, she should hopefully block revive the ads when I get to the boss part, and then if that happens, I should be good to go. And the good thing is, and the lucky thing is the fact that stage 20 is not magic. If it was magic, it would have been a problem for Luria. But because it's spirit, I should be just fine. I should be able to just, you know, save my freeze for then, save one of my nukes for the boss again, and then just, you know, go ahead and blast those ads, kill them, and then I should be just fine. The boss should not be able to kill me, even if, you know, he goes twice in a row, because, well, again, if he doesn't have the ads where he ignores defense, I should be just fine. And, you know, hopefully Venomate should be just about right to land a decrease attack. If not, I might even bring Sepulcher in there, but she's wrong affinity for 20, so I'll have to think of that. And this one brings me to the point where I wanted to ask you guys something. I feel like my kill is slowly moving away from my current teams, because I feel like when it comes to the Dragon, Venomage is gonna do just fine. When it comes to the Demon Lord, he doesn't have a spot. I do have lots of better options. When it comes to Fire Knight, he's gonna be in there for the 4-hitter. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna swap Rathalos, not Rathalos, Kale, in a nuke build. He's basically gonna be my campaign farmer and another one of my nukers. What do you guys think? Should I just completely ignore his defense and go full nuke? Because not his defense, his accuracy, and just go full nuke, because I kind of need a bit of extra power to nuke the ways Rathalos doesn't quite do it by himself yet, unless if I had an increased attack. But I don't want to bring a 50 Hermit to rebuild them, because, well, I'm gonna get Arbiter. Arbiter straight up gonna slot in all my teams. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Kale, swap him out into a nuke build where he's just gonna bring me more damage, because right now it's hard, you know, 96% crit, 110 crit damage, 2.6k attack, and some accuracy. It's hard to balance all of those. If I had accuracy in the Great Hall, that would have been easier. Also, the biggest problem I have is I don't have any accuracy banner. Okay, I don't have any accuracy banner on for Dark Elves, and I'm gonna need at least 2. Okay, I'm gonna need 1 for Cold Heart, I'm gonna need 1 for Luria. So I'm gonna need at least 2 of them. So getting a third one for Kale as well is gonna be impossible. I don't know if I'm like, I don't know, 3,000 energy just hoping to get those banners, when I could just swap him in a damage build, you know, hopefully I get, because I don't think I have one now. Okay, I do, but it's a 4-star. So if I get lucky and get a 5-star attack banner, or maybe hopefully 6-star if I'm farming higher stages, that should make it easier for me to just have Kale as a nuker, and in that, you know, if it's a strong enough nuke build, he should be just fine in campaign farming as well. I don't think I necessarily need him to be in lifesteal, because he's gonna one-shot most of the stuff. Like, he already does that now in lifesteal. So imagine if I get him to, like, I don't know, 180 crit damage on like 3.5k attack, should be just fine. I guess something like Rathalos, you know, he has 4.5k attack, 168 crit damage. Still on the lower side, I could go with more. But anyway, I guess this is gonna be it for today's video. I really wanted to give you guys an update, like I said, on what my clan boss team is. I'm really excited, so I really wanted to share what my idea and my vision of the team is gonna be. If you guys have any suggestions, feel free to leave it in the comments below. I guess this is a quick look of the champions that I have. I don't really have too many other better options for the sake of the clan boss that will bring, you know, something better than what I already built. But, you know, I'm always open to ideas. And yeah, I guess this is gonna be it. I'm really excited about the clan boss team, and I'm really excited to get Arbiter. If I manage to get her this week, it's gonna be a new personal record. I'm quite sure I could have done it earlier, honestly. I could have done it like maybe last week, like somewhere around here, but the thing is like this, Mullet Reaver already did it. He did it first. Congratulations, Mullet. Massive shout out to him. He just did an amazing job. He blasted out of the park. Did not expect it to be that good, but he's amazing. He is amazing. So basically, there's no more bragging rights for that. So if you already grabbed the bragging rights, I thought, you know what? Let me not break the bank of using every single resource and completely removing, you know, all of my gems and everything just to do that. Let me just slow down a little bit on certain things, and then I'm quite sure I can get it in a week or two, and I'm actually getting there. Like I said, hopefully by the end of this week, I should be able to get myself to do this and get Arbiter. But anyway, this is gonna be it for today, guys. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel to see when I upload next, and I'm gonna see you all on the next one. Peace, love, take care, everyone. Bye, guys.